Hi there, I'm Mike. Whatever for you today is a Geek Fuel. I believe that this is, I want to say it's September's Geek Fuel. I'm not entirely sure. It might be October's Geek Fuel. It's going to be in the title, obviously. The right one's going to be in the title. It's one of those Geek Fuels. I can't keep track on if they're behind or not. You know, I'm giving a little bit more of a slack on if they're behind or not because I feel like it's okay to be a month late this year. Not 2 months late, but a month late. So I honestly have no idea what's in here. I don't look any of the stuff up, but I will say that more often than not, Geek Fuel is one of my favorite boxes I've ever gotten. I do feel that recently they've been a little on the light side of content. There's only like 3 or 4 things in the box, and I feel like just missing something to make it worth the value. We'll see. Maybe they'll turn it around. Last month I wasn't a big fan of it. It wasn't awful. I just thought I was missing something. But we'll see if this month kind of carries on. First, we're gonna do the shirt. This is the handbook for the recently deceased. That, if you don't understand, is a Beetlejuice reference. If you watch my other videos, I did a, what was it? Zanini Box, where he does pins and stuff. And there was a Beetlejuice in there, and I actually confessed that I'm not the biggest fan of Beetlejuice. I was the right age for it when I was a kid, but I don't know. I never really enjoyed the Tim Burton aesthetics of the monsters and whatnot. So anyways, this is the shirt. Let's go ahead and just let's try it on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Well, so this is the Beetlejuice shirt. I have to say, okay, I'm not a big fan of Beetlejuice, but that's not Geek Fuel's fault. There's other things that make a shirt, right? And some of those are the color, the fit, and the feel. And whatever Geek Fuel is using for these shirts, I don't know what brand. There's a couple different, shirt brands that people just do screen printing on. This shirt is a good shirt. It's comfortable, it's soft, it fits really well. Even around my curves, it fits super nice. The nips, love it. I'm just not the biggest fan of the graphic on the graphic tee. I love the color. I like that. it's just not my thing. And when I'm wearing a shirt that's not my thing, I always feel like I feel like a bit of a poser whenever someone goes, "Oh, I like the shirt," and I go, "Oh, yeah, cool. I mean, yeah, Beetlejuice, yeah." Did I already say it 3 times? I don't know. Next, this is something that Geek Fuel's been doing recently. It's their it's a blind bag basically. Last month, I got a little Vegeta thing and then a Warhead. So it's the fantastic forgotten fortunes of rare retro relics, trinkets, treasures, and trash. It sounds to me like it's just stuff they have lying around and they're putting it in a nice fancy space food bag. So let's open it up and let's see what we got. I got Dum Dum, which is fun. It is sour apple, which is probably the worst flavor of anything. I got a ring of some kind. I don't know if that'll show up on camera. It's a skull and crossbones. Does it glow in the dark? I don't think it does. It looks like it might, but I don't think it does. So it's like the kind of thing you get out of a quarter machine at a grocery store, There's a card in here. This is a Dick Tracy card. I remember when Dick Tracy came out, the movie, it was a big deal. Like they had action figures, it was like a whole thing. This is the blank from the movie. And then there is a little pin that I'm actually gonna give this to a friend. I know exactly who would want this. This is a little pin called Creep Queen. It is creepy. It's creepy. So it's just, this is, by the way, I forgot to say, the theme for this box is definitely a little bit kind of a Halloween-y theme. I'm actually, fun fact, I'm unboxing this on Halloween. Like today is October 31st. So for me it's timely, but by the time I post this, it's gonna be November at some point because there's no way I'm getting it out today. Sorry, Geek Fuel, that's my bad. Next we have my least favorite thing to get in a box. Those are socks because although I will say men's 10-13, which is nice, those will fit my feet. I usually don't like to get socks because they're always the cheap, thin, like crew socks. You know what I mean? These feel actually pretty thick, so I'm actually gonna wear these. These are modeled after The Shining. I don't know, it says time to shine, so it actually might be licensed property. They're definitely socks from The Shining. It's modeled after the carpet in The Shining. these are actually really, really, really thick socks. These actually might be the nicest socks I've ever gotten in a box. So I was all prepared to be kind of disappointed, if not even hating these, but I like them. They're nice. I like the pattern, even if you don't really get the Shining reference, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but it's clearly the Shining reference. Cool. No notes here. It's fine. Lastly, I have, now this is something, I think this is what was missing from the last box that I felt it was missing something. I like getting these Super 7 reaction figures in the boxes. I feel like this is just the thing I need to make me feel like I'm getting something. Like there's the shirt and this, and these two are the box. The rest of the stuff is fine. It's like cherry on the top kind of thing, but this and this are the box for me. And the reaction figures, just so you know, they're like kind of retro figures to sort of be themed after figures that came out in like the 70s and 80s, where they have like 5 points of articulation. I don't even take these out of the package. I keep them in. I have them on my wall. This is Frankenstein, and the reason I'm a little bummed is the other thing I could have gotten is the Metaluna Mutant. It's on the flyer thing, so let me show that to you. The Metaluna Mutant, I have a soft spot for because one of my favorite movies growing up was Mystery Science Theater 3000, the movie. And they riff on This Island Earth, which is where the Metaluna Mutant is from. So I've seen that movie more than any other like Universal monster movie, like by far, because I love Mystery Science Theater 3000, the movie. I'm not gonna let that taint it. I wish I had gotten that, but it's okay that I didn't. Frankenstein's fine. So what I'm gonna do now is kind of put my thoughts together on this box and let you know what I think of it. Okay, so this is the breakdown of the box. If this is your first time watching these, each of these things is worth some points. That's what's going to score the box, whether or not I like it. So the total possible scoring of this box is 3.5. If it's a 3.5 out of 3.5, that's a perfect score. So I'm going to go through each thing, let you know what I think of it, and score it out of that. But that's the total possible on this box. So let's start with the shirt. The shirt is actually really tough because I don't like Beetlejuice, and that does bring down the shirt for me, but at the same time the shirt is a good shirt. It's a good color, it fits well, it's comfy, it's just not a property I like, so I'm gonna give it a half point. Next is, I would consider the kind of the other major thing in the box, the Frankenstein. I just talked about it a little bit. This is also worth a point. I'm gonna give it a 0.75. I do like Frankenstein, I do like these figures, I like them, and had I not known that my other option was the Metaluna Mutant, I probably would have given this the full point. I'm honestly just a little bit disappointed. It's kind of bad luck on the box that I didn't get the one that I wanted. Thirdly, the socks. Now this is weird. The socks are worth a point. I'm gonna wear these to work, probably tomorrow. I really like these socks. I might just actually put these socks in my regular sock rotation because I like them. They're comfy, they're thick. I like the pattern on them. I don't care about the Shining reference. It's always hard for October because boxes like this want to put a lot of horror stuff in, and I've just never been a horror movie fan. I just don't care. I'm not letting that drag me down on these socks though, as I like it. I get the reference, but I just like them as socks. I'm gonna give it the full point. And lastly, we have the bag of trash. I say that not hatefully, but literally the word trash is written on the package. In it is a ring that I don't care about, a card I don't care about, and a sucker I don't care about. So I'm not giving it any points, but it's also only worth a half point. So if we math it all together, put it together, this is gonna be worth a 2.25 out of 3.5. I don't know what the numerical score is here. I'm gonna put it, on the video, and that's gonna be the score for this box. I feel like the box itself is good, and I feel like given the right person, this box is probably gonna be a home run for that person. They like Beetlejuice, they love The Shining, they get the figure they want. There's things in there that people could like. And if you got that's cool. I feel like this box does have an element of mystery to it, and someone might open it up and feel like this is the most amazing box they've ever gotten. I feel like it's a very middling box. But I do think like I got the value out of it. The shirt, the socks, the figure are all worth the value that I paid for this. And just because I got a bag of trash, I'm not letting it bring me down. So Geek Fuel, kudos to you. I think the box is decent, and had I liked the properties a little better, I would have given the box a much better score. But that's it. So thanks for watching. Let me know down in the downstairs area what you thought of the box. Did you get it? Are you getting it? Do you just like watching me open things and wear socks on my hands? If so, that's great. Please leave a comment. I love to read and respond to them. I'd also like to take a moment to thank the people who support me on Patreon at an unboxing level or higher. Thank you so much for the people that do that. It goes a long way to help and support the channel. If that's not your thing, there are a couple different ways down the downstairs area you can support the channel that are free, up to and including liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell for more notifications, and that's it. Thanks for watching, thanks for getting this far, and I'll see you later. Bye.